Welcome to the video, everyone. In today's video, I'm going to show y'all how we can upcycle some items that maybe we've thrifted, or maybe some things that we have around our home that we want to do a refresh on. I'm also going to show you some new items that I've recently received and how we can mix those in with some items that we upcycle. We can do some old items, mix them in with some beautiful new home decor, and these will not break the bank. These are very budget friendly items, and also we can use these all year long. So let's get started and do some DIY projects. The first project I'm going to upcycle are these two candlesticks. Now you can get candlesticks at the thrift store a lot of times. These are Dollar General, and these were on the clearance rack during the fall season. So I got these just for a couple of dollars each. I don't particularly like the black, so I'm going to go over them with some white linen chalk paint, give them a couple of coats, and then I went around and I distressed them. I showed in a previous video of how I upcycled a carousel horse, and I made the same embellishment to go around its neck. Well, I thought these would be really pretty to embellish these candlestick holders. This is a very budget-friendly way to add a really pretty embellishment and also use up some of those scrap fabrics and ribbons that you may have on hand. Just take a pipe cleaner, fold it in a circle, bend it in a circle, and then just twist it around. You want to get it the desired size to go around whatever candle holder you may have. Now I'm just taking various pieces of ribbon and fabric that I have on hand, and if you have some that is too wide, just cut them in the desired size of the strips that you need. Just continue to tie on your ribbons and your fabrics. Just go around your whole pipe cleaner until you get it covered and you get the desired fullness that you want. Now if you get to a point and you want a little bit more fullness, add some wired ribbon. Wired ribbon adds a lot of texture and fullness to it. So I'm just going to cut up a few wired pieces of the ribbon and go around in random places and tie this on. Now I just worked around my little pipe cleaner until I got it fully covered, and I got it the way that I want it. Now I added, like I say, just a variety of different neutral colors to mine, but you can definitely make this whatever color that you want. Now I'm going to just put it on my candle holder just to make sure I've got it, a good size, and it's going to fit down on there. And this is going to be so pretty. You can also, add candles to this, or you can just, put these out in your vignettes and just style them with these little embellishments any way you want to. Just go around after you get it finished and trim around the edges. And now we got some beautiful embellishments for our candle holders. I want to welcome everybody to the video today, and thank y'all so much for clicking on it, and I hope you get lots of ideas and inspiration to make and do some DIY projects for your home. Make sure to follow me on all the social medias. Make sure, if you're not subscribed to my channel, to hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you as part of my family. Now this project is going to be this heart. I found this at Goodwill, and I think I paid $2.99 for it. But as you can see, it is like a grapevine wreath. I love the grapevine wreath, but I'm not real fond of this really bright embellishment they have on it. So it was very easy to remove it. I just took some little wire clippers. I clipped off a few pieces of the wire that was holding it on, and the rest of it was just kind of stuck up in there with a little bit of glue. But I'm just doing this one-handed because I'm holding the camera with the other hand, and this is just how easy it was to pull out the embellishments that they had on this, because I just want the plain grapevine heart-shaped wreath. And items like this are so great to decorate with right now to get us through the rest of the winter into Valentine's, and also you can leave this up all year long. I'm just going to take some Walmart white spray paint for this, and I'm going to go around and I'm going to spray paint the front and also the back of the wreath. And that's all I'm going to do to this. Now you can use whatever color spray paint on yours that you want. Y'all know I do a lot of neutrals in my home decor, so I do a lot of whites and a lot of creams. Once I got it spray painted and it dried really well, I'm going to take this beautiful ribbon and I have this linked in my Amazon store. This is absolutely beautiful, and I love the feel of it. It is like a silk chiffon. I just tied a couple loops of a bow, tied a little tail on it, hot glued it on the end, and then we've got a beautiful heart wreath that we can leave out all year long. Another great find that I found at the thrift store was this attendance board. Now, I'm not sure if this is a church attendance board because it has a lot of different type components to it, and I'll show you all that in just a minute. As you can see, it was $5.99. This looks more like more of a calendar type board because it has some little wood slats, and they give you every month of the year. They give you every day of the year in numbers, and then they give us some little pieces that have little events on them. So I thought this was such a pretty piece that we can upcycle. I'm not fond of the green. I think somebody already tried to upcycle it. They tried to paint it white, then they went back, distressed it, and they brought back a lot of that green. I'm not fond of the green, so now I'm going to go over it with white linen chalk paint. I'm going to give it several coats, and it took several coats to really cover up this green. I will go over it and distress it just a little bit around the edges, but I don't want to wake up a lot of that green that is, under that base. So this is after like one coat, but you can see that green is still coming through. So I did go back over it with a couple more coats. I got it fully covered, and like I say, I went around the edges and I just gently distressed it. Like I told y'all, there were a lot of components to this little attendance board, or calendar board, I should say. I have done a church attendance board before, and I have a video on that, and I have that displayed in my kitchen. I've had it up for years, and I really enjoy it. But as you can see, they gave you wood slats with the months of the year, also the numbers, and here are the little event blocks that they give us. There's several that have little birthday cakes. They have January 1st. You can see the little turkey for Thanksgiving. They have Valentine's Day. They have happy anniversary, and they even had one for a dental appointment. Now, this was also in the pack, so I guess this was maybe the family name that actually had this board, in their home. So I thought that was neat. But after I painted my board, now I want some kind of embellishment to go on it. So I'm just going to take a clay mold that I have, and I'm going to take some cornstarch. Whenever you use clay molds, you always want to brush some cornstarch in your molds to prevent your clay from sticking. It just makes your clay come out a lot easier. Now, I'm using some air dry clay. I just take out some. I work it around in my hands just to get it warmed up. And then you just want to take a piece that is big enough to go in your mold, flatten it out, and work your way around the edges. Most of these molds right here have good edges on them, and you just work your clay off with your fingers. Now, I love this design, and I made one for the bottom, and I also made one of these for the top. Now, I found the center on my board of where I want to place each one, and using some wood glue with my fingers, I'm just going to put a generous amount of wood glue on the back of this just to cover all the edges. You don't want to put too much glue to where it oozes out of the sides and comes out, because when this glue dries, it does dry yellow. But I'm just going to work it down very gently with my fingers, make sure it adheres really good to the board. And now I'm going to work on the top one. I'm just going to do the same thing, gently rubbing some wood glue on the back with my fingers, just to make sure it gets around all those edges really well and I don't have too much glue. Now I'm just going to attach this one to the top right there in the center, work it down. Now, when I did my other church attendance board, I ordered these either from Amazon, or I got these either maybe at a local Bible bookstore, and I can't remember because I've had them for several years. But it come with different, things that you would actually see on a real church attendance board. So these will not fit in the slats of mine, of this little calendar board. So I'm just going to cut them down. And I'm just taking different ones because I am going to make this into a church board. But I'm going to put sayings in this, cut them down, that will be good inspiration for me every day of things that I need to do on a daily basis. Okay, here's another little twist on the attendance board. I'm going to take the plaque that had the people's name on it, and I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to paint it white. I want an all white background, and I'm going to add some wording to it. I went through the supplies that I had. I went back and forth. Do I want to use decoupage paper, scrapbook paper, or just do I want to do some words? So I went through everything I had and went through all of my transfers, and I looked for something. I needed something that was long to go as, across the plaque as much as it could. And I found these two. So I think either one of these will work really good. But since I'm kind of going, I was leaning toward more of a church attendance board, I'm going to put this one on it. So I'm going to transfer the word bless in this little ornate design onto this little plaque. And then this will fit in the top area that's wider than the rest of the slats. That way, if we want to give this a little bit more design, use it for a little bit, different things throughout the year, we can, and we can always, just use what we have. Now, I found another ornate piece that I really liked that I thought would look really good at the top. So I'm giving you another option. I scraped off that little clay mold using my little razor blade. I have that also in my Amazon store. It's a wonderful tool. But these little wood emblems right here, I always have these on hand, and I have a lot of these that are in my Amazon store. So if you need some of these, make sure to go over and check them out, because these are great project pieces to have on hand while you're working on your projects. It just adds just another level of detail, and I thought this one would fit perfect on the top. I'm hot gluing this one on, but you can also use wood glue for a more secure adhesion. I'm going over both my emblems with some white chalk paint because I noticed when I was filming and I staged everything the first go around, you could see some of that yellow wood glue because I did not paint the molds yet. But you can always go over them and paint them whatever color you want to, and you can also go over them and wax them. So now here's another version of the attendance board. I added back those little vintage wood slats and did one for Valentine's. I know this little board is going to be so much fun for me to use all year long and change it out for all the seasons and for all the holidays. The next DIY project is going to be one that I absolutely love to happen up on at the thrift store, and this is those little metal envelopes. I've done several projects with these, and they make some of the cutest little home decor pieces. Now, I'm not a big fan of succulents, and these right here were very easy to remove. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take these out, and now I've got just a blank slate to work with. I'm not even going to paint the little envelope. I like the little galvanized metal with the rust around the edges. I have these beautiful transfers, and these are linked to my Amazon store. You get 3 sheets of these to a pack. This is just one of the sheets, but it's got some beautiful florals on it. I'm going to take this one right here at the top, and I'm going to apply some of it. Not all of it will fit, but I'm going to go in and try to put some of this really pretty pink, because I think the pink really pops with the galvanized metal, and I'm going to just transfer it on to the top right here. And this right here was the perfect embellishment for this little envelope. This now can take us through Valentine's, springtime, Easter, summertime. I absolutely love the way this turned out. Now, there was a little bit of writing that was still left on my transfer sheet that didn't fit at the top, and it fits perfectly in the front of this little envelope in these little triangle shapes on the envelope. So I just applied both of those that I had left on my transfer sheet in these little areas, just to add a little bit more detail to this project. Now I think this is going to be absolutely beautiful, styled with some florals, and like I say, I can keep this up now for a few months and enjoy it in my home. Now I'm going to show you how we can add another level of detail to our homes. You know, it is great to go out and thrift and upcycle projects that we already have, but it's also nice to mix those pieces in with some really staple new pieces also. I ordered several things on Amazon, and I'm going to have all of these linked in my Amazon store. My Amazon store is filled with tons of beautiful home decor and DIY supplies, so make sure to go out and check it out. I love dough bowls, and a heart-shaped one is right down my alley. I think this one is absolutely beautiful, and I can't wait to use it. I also got one in dark brown. Now, the one thing about shopping on Amazon, a lot of times you have to read reviews on a lot of the products. You have to make sure the sizes are the sizes that you are expecting, and that is something that, you know, I always do before I order anything. I'm going ahead ordering these items for y'all. I'm going to go on and give y'all my review of them, so when you order them, or if you are thinking about ordering them, you will know that they are good quality. You can see what size they are, and you can see and get ideas of how to style these in your home. These pillow covers right here are so soft, y'all. I absolutely love these. They feel like meat to your fingers. These are zipper closure. You get 2 of these to a pack, and I think these were either 20 by 20 or 18 by 18, but they fit my little downed feather pillow inserts perfect. They weren't really hard to get in them, because a lot of times you'll get a pillow cover and you really have to struggle to get your pillow insert in them. Not with these. These are absolutely gorgeous. I love the texture of these, so I highly recommend these.
Tick tock, the clock keeps ticking. I don't know what I should do, and I wish you would be right here with me. My mind is filled with pictures of when we used to dance, but now I don't know where you are. I miss you so bad, won't you come back to me? I've got you in my head, you're all that I see. I've lost all my chances, I know that I am too late. I'm thinking of you.
These right here really caught my eye. These come in 2 sizes. This is the larger size. They call these the palm leaf disposable bowls. They are in the shape of a heart. You can put these on a tablescape, on your centerpiece. You can put these in place settings. You can put candies, treats, food in these. They are food safe. You can use these for home decor. Put these around your home. Very budget friendly. I will have all of these items linked down below, but these were very inexpensive.
I'm thinking of you, wondering if you're thinking about me too. Now it's too late, now it's too late. I'm out of time, but I'm still thinking of you. My heart keeps on bleeding. I have scars, the ones that healing.
Y'all, I love a beautiful wreath. This one right here is no exception. Absolutely gorgeous, and for the price of this, I couldn't have made it myself. This right here is very nice quality. Absolutely love it, and you can put and leave hearts up in your home all year long. This right here, like I say, will carry us through Valentine's, Easter, spring, and summer. Absolutely beautiful, and you could also embellish this with a beautiful bow.
I know it's too late. I'm out of time, but I'm still thinking of you. Tick tock, the clock keeps ticking. Don't know what I should do. I wish you would be right here with me.
Something else I went ahead and ordered because I'm always needing it on my DIY projects, and I always want to have things when I need them. And this is Tulle. This comes in a variety of colors, but I ordered a lot of the neutral ones. I got cream, blush pink, and white. Just want to show you how much tulle you get on a roll. This is a very good size to make all kinds of things through Valentine's, Easter, and summertime. So this was a great value also. This right here really caught my eye when I was shopping on Amazon for some new budget-friendly home decor pieces to fit into my home. I absolutely love this. Very nice quality. You can either hang this on the wall, or I'm going to show you how you can add a ribbon to it, hang it up, and embellish even a larger wreath. Some of my favorite florals that I use in a lot of my videos come from Amazon. These are absolutely beautiful. I got these last year. I'm still using them, but these will be linked in my Amazon store. These right here are some of my favorites. The next decor piece that I absolutely love, and I got this last year, but it's still available this year, is this little wooden heart tassel. This is a fur runner. You can get this in different sizes and different colors. Y'all, I absolutely love this. This would be beautiful on a dining room table. You could put this on an entertainment center. You could drape this on your furniture, your sofas, your chairs, just to add another level of coziness through the wintertime. This right here is a rug. Rugs are really hard sometimes to buy online because you don't know what the fluffy plush factor is going to be. But let me tell you, this one right here, it passed the test. It was absolutely beautiful, and also I love this one. Another inexpensive and budget-friendly tip for home decor in your home that's really budget-friendly is to pick up these fabric cuts. You can find these at Walmart in the fabric section, and they come in all prices. They start at $3. This one was $8, but this is 3 yards of fabric. They have different styles, different colors, and different textures. I always go and look in that section whenever I go to Walmart and go shopping. But look at this beautiful pattern, and I think this is absolutely beautiful for Valentine's, Easter, spring, and summer. To end the video today, we're going to end it with a Bible verse, and I chose Romans 8:28 that Annie sent in and said when she has difficult times in her life, this is the one that she would turn to, and it is Romans 8:28. So if you have a favorite Bible verse, make sure to leave it down in the comments below, because y'all can help me pick the ones that I use from week to week. I hope y'all enjoyed the video today, and I hope y'all enjoyed seeing all the things that we can upcycle, you know, whether we get them at the thrift store or we just refresh pieces we already have on hand. Mix some old with some new. I hope y'all enjoyed seeing the things that I got from Amazon, and I'll make sure to link everything down below. I'm going to end the video today with a surprise for y'all. It was a surprise for us. Here in Alabama, we don't get a lot of snow, so when we do, we want to make sure we capture it. So many of my friends have been on Facebook. They have been sledding and out playing in it, y'all. This is absolutely beautiful. So just wanted to end the video with this beautiful winter scenery. I love y'all, and I'll plan to see y'all again next week. Bye, y'all.